Okay, so I'm gonna pass it back to you, Blake.
Where they run, protect their paw, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, holding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Is on her way over to our slide out to show off a similar behavior. Antarctic killer whales will create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Looks like Shuka is showcasing her whipping technique around the pool, demonstrating one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities found by killer whales around the world. Now you guys have been so patient with us, and you guys have seen some of these waves crashing right in front of you. But it's truly impossible to imagine some of that water until you actually feel it firsthand. Lucky for all of us, we have one very brave volunteer who is going to come on down and experience Pound the Killer Whale's wave. So, buddy, come on down. All right. Nice job, bud. All right. Because you waited so long, we're going to get you extra wet, okay? That's what you wanted. So you can go ahead and sit over there. You didn't want to get extra wet. Too late now. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. So not only you getting wet, but you guys are getting wet too. So hold on tight to that handle, bud. Let's see what we got. We got Shuka. Come on over. Hold on. Round of applause for a very brave volunteer. Nicely done, bud. Killer whales are found in all of the world's oceans, so it's no surprise they have the protected prey, including other whales. That guy just said the water's cold. Alright. Just in case any of you have time for wondering. Now this is Ulysses at just 10,000 pounds. Now the blue whale you see on screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than whales just like Ulysses. So you may be wondering, how does a whale that size take down a whale that size out in the open ocean? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players. Take a look.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Now, playful behavior always has a purpose. A tail whip might be used to stun a school of fish. Now, playful behavior has a very important purpose as it teaches the little orcas how to practice hunting as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time playing and interacting, showing their playful side out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld too. One of those playful behaviors that you may see is behavior called porpoising. That's when the whales swim fast at the surface, briefly breaking out of it momentarily. Kalia is showcasing behavior right now. You can see killer whales when they're riding in the wake of a boat or when they're surfing a wave. Killer whales are very tactile animals and seem to enjoy rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. Ulysses is on his way over to show off a similar behavior right here in our slide out. He's a pretty handsome guy, huh? Now you'll also see killer whales imitating one another. This is how they teach each other new things. Killer whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another, and you can see it right over here. Now, playful behavior always has a purpose. A tail whip might be used to stun a school of fish. But Soak Zone, I want to hear you. You guys ready to get wet? Let's see it. Now we interact with our killer whales all day, every day, which allows us to build trusted relationships with them, provide them with research, healthcare, and a great quality of life. In fact, all 8 of our killer whales take an active role in participation in their own healthcare and well-being through the use and training of husbandry behaviors, which are behaviors that allow us to take care of the whales. One of those husbandry behaviors that you may see is asking the whales to flip over and present us with the bottom of their tail flip, just like you do Shuka doing up on stage. This allows us to get a great look at their entire body, but it also allows us to get a voluntary blood sample from the veins running through the underside of the tail. Now another important husbandry behavior is weighing the whales, which we do every single week. You can see Orca sliding up to a giant killer whale size scale in the video behind us. We weigh the whales to make sure that the adult whales are maintaining healthy weight and our little whales are growing properly. Now all of this training is done with positive reinforcement, and we can even ask for something as incredible as getting a voluntary ultrasound or x-ray from the whales. All of this is due to the incredible trust and relationships that we build every single day right here at SeaWorld. Now I'd like to introduce you guys to a very special whale who's coming on over to our slide out. This is our youngest female, but she is the matriarch of our pod. This is Kalia. Now if you looked on her left eye patch, you'll notice she has 3 little dots. That's the best way to tell Kalia apart from some of the other whales. Now like I said, Kalia is 19 years old and our smallest female, youngest too. But she has the biggest attitude, so believe it or not, Kalia is in charge of the entire pod. Now she's hanging out with Shuka, who's 31 years old, and our largest killer whale, Ulysses, at 10,000 pounds. Now all of these whales inspire me to help protect their wild counterparts, and I hope that they do the same for you all today. We challenge the whales every single day to learn something new and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, play, and of course, lots of love. Keep the whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.